and talk about Google. There are a ton of rabbit holes we could get into with Google because there are so many business related products that Google provides. However, I'm going to focus more on one today and answer some questions later on. As always, we're going to start with a poll. Do you have a Google business page? No, yes, or I'm kind of unsure if I do or if I don't. Most of us are saying yes. Whoever said I'm unsure, feel free to message me and I can check for you.
Okay. Well, it was me. I have one, but it's kind of like such as it is. I don't know if it really counts because that's something I got to work on. That's why I'm here.
Gotcha.
That probably applies to a lot of us. I have one, but I never go to it or touch it.
Okay, as long as I know that you have one, because it is a bit of a process to set it up. So as long as you do have one, you've already bypassed the beginning process. So Google local service ads, which is what we'll be talking about today. And with this, you have the option to get Google screened. To my knowledge, this is something newer that they have provided. I'm not sure how long they've had it out, but nonetheless, what happens is if you do get Google screened, your Google business page will show up, or your headshot, your contact information will show up at the top, and it looks like a Google ad, and you'll be the very first that pulls up in a search. If we go to Google and type in real estate agents nearby, do you see all of these three people up here at the top? And how it says Google screened right above them. So I'm guessing no longer is it important to just have a Google business page. You also have to go one more step and get Google screened in order to have access to this. If I were somebody to search for a real estate agent, that's exactly what I would type into the internet. And this is exactly, I would probably click on one of these first people that show up there. Lovely headshot, has the name of their business, and it shows their reviews right there for you. So Jason, I'm going to kick it off to you a little bit so you can talk about the pricing and kind of the features that you talked to me about the other day.
All right, so I'm just going to start with saying I am not an expert. I brought this to Anna because I wanted to get mine up and running more efficiently. From my understanding though, bid system, meaning that you're going to put in your ad or what you're willing to pay for the lead, and that's going to put you closer to the top. Now, the benefit obviously is when somebody is searching for a realtor, you are actually above all of the other ads that are paid through Google. So if you can see the first one down there, that Tyler Goldsmith realtor team in Charlotte, I mean, that's one of the top ones because they're paying for that spot. But being Google screened, you're above that. I've learned up to this point is that if you win the bid for the potential customer, meaning that say I'll pay $50 for a lead or $100, then that's what you're obligated to do. However, some strategies that I've been told work is if you put higher bids out there, like say I'll pay $2,000 for a lead and you win the bid, that doesn't necessarily mean that you owe Google $2,000 for that lead. They're going to look at the next highest bid. If that next highest bid was $75, they're only going to charge you, I don't know if it's $5 more, $10 more than the next highest lead. It is a little bit of a risk, a little bit of a gamble, but at the same time, these are really good leads when they come through this way. I mean, these people are actually interested in buying or selling a home. That's why they're online, and it's not going to be some of the leads that I've experienced in the past where you're getting it from a company and the company is just doing everything they can to capture somebody's information and just send it to you. And that person really just might have just been curious about what a house looked like. And then all of a sudden, now they're a lead that really had no intention of buying or selling. These people that are looking on Google, actually, the majority of the time want to sell their home, want to buy their home. So it's worth the amount that you could potentially spend. Now, I've also been told that if you do get a bad lead, Google will let you dispute it so that you don't have to pay for it. So say you got one that was just looking to rent something, a $500 a month rental, and you paid $150 for the lead, you can dispute it with Google. and they will not charge you for it. Got to be careful with that though, because you don't want to dispute everything that comes through, because then they will get a little irritated at you and not let you or not send you any more leads. The other thing with this too is you have to be very responsive, meaning that if you get these leads, you got to respond to them pretty much immediately. Otherwise, Google will put you at the bottom of the stack and won't send you any other leads. So you if you're going to do this, you really need to be aware when the leads come in.
Jason,
But
how did
that's-
they come in?
Well, as far as I know, they're coming in, through your contact. You're giving Google, when you set all this up, you're giving Google your information as far as like, your phone number, your email, and so on. So they're going to come directly to you, or you're going to be able to tell them what you're willing to pay for each lead. And just remember, if you put $100 in there for a lead, or $50 or $5 for the lead, if you win the lead, then that's what you'll be obligated to, unless the second highest bid at that time was a lot less than yours. Then they go to that one, and I think they charge you not much more, like maybe $5 or $10 more than what the second highest bid would be. As far as putting a lot out there, that's just a strategy to capture more leads.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you speaking on that. We've all seen Google, right? When you make a search, you see a bunch of URLs that are sponsored. So that's what Jason is talking about below here. There are a ton of people that put a lot of money towards advertising on Google. And all of these people below here, all of these real estate agents are putting a lot of money towards sponsoring their business on Google. So what's crazy about this Google screen is that you're showing above those people. And chances are people are going to actually click on you when you show up here. And as you can see, it doesn't matter how many Google reviews you have. I mean, this woman has 97 and she's not even first on the list. Google spends so much time on where they place certain things on their search engine pages. And the fact that they're letting people do this and work in a bid system, and Jason, it's free to set up your account for this, right? And get screened.
Yeah, it is free. One thing though, going back to your Google business page, you do have to have a minimum of 5 reviews on your page before they'll allow you to get screened. Also, they are going to ask for a copy of our business insurance, and they want you to keep that updated as well, because that's part of the screening process. So they want to make sure that you're legit and not just somebody that just got your license and has no idea what they're doing. And that's part of the screening process when you go through it.
Yeah, and 5 is nothing. I mean, send it to your kid, send it to your last client, send it to whoever, just get 5. Not as, I'm surprised they don't have it more than 5. I was telling Jason on Instagram, when you're Instagram verified, if you're a celebrity or something, get like that check mark. This is like a Google check mark for real estate agents, which is crazy to me. So this is awesome. This is the process on how to actually go through getting Google screened. And again, I want to make it clear that it's through Google local services. And that's how you get Google screened. So it's provided by them.
Solution to help you find customers near you. Visit the Google Local Services website. Once on the page, click on Get Started. Put in your postcode and select your job type category, for example, plumbing. Then click on Check Eligibility. Add your email address and click Next. Fill in the various information required in the Business Details section so that users can contact you.
Let's pause this here just so you guys can see what information you'd have to enter. So business name, phone number, website, as that's optional, owner's first name, so your first name, last name, total number of field workers. I'm sure that has to do with the fact that they clicked plumbing. Year founded, stuff along those lines. Pretty easy, right?
You don't need a website to get started, just a phone number.
And this went super blurry on me, so let's try that again.
Get started, just a phone number. Once you have completed this step, click on Next. You can select other cities at this stage if you provide the service in additional cities or postcodes to the one you are based in. Then click on Next. Select the types of service you offer. You must also confirm that you, your business, and your staff are licensed to perform these services. Then click on Next. Add the days and times which you are available to customers. For instance, Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can now see a preview of your ad on the Google search engine when a customer searches for the service you offer in your local area. Then click on Next. Your profile has been created. Before posting your ad, you can validate your business to benefit from the Google Guarantee Badge and attest to the professionalism and reliability of your services. With this in mind, we invite you to add additional information such as your professional license or insurance certificate if applicable to the service you provide. Once your business has been validated by Google, all you need to do is set your budget and add your billing information to get started and generate quality leads. To get started, visit g.co/local services.
How easy is that?
Hey, Anna.
Yep.
One other thing that everyone should know is if you saw that one agent that was with us with the Premier team, she's got on there 24/7 for her hours. You definitely want to do that. Don't put, you're open from 8 to 4, 8 to 5, because then you don't get leads past that. That's from what my understanding. So definitely put 24/7. Doesn't mean that you're going to be answering the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning or talking to somebody, but you'll get an opportunity at the leads.
That's good insight. Thanks, Jason. Alrighty. Anyone have any questions about getting Google screened? No? Okay, awesome. All right, so this poll is, are you going to get Google screened? Nah, yes, I'll learn more here on my own first. And lastly, was today's session helpful? Yes, not particularly interested in today's topic. As always, be super honest. And then the last page, I have some resources for you as well, just to learn more about Google. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Jason, thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate it, and I know everyone else does, but I will see you guys all on the monthly company update call.